About I called for help, asked for help, and who responded? Some random person called Millie Joy on my Instagram. Who is Millie Joy? I don't know. Are you part of my friendship group? Do I know you? Some random person from Thingy. The ambulance know my NHS number, they know my name, they know my full name, and they also know my address, along with my friends and my employers and my college and my secondary school. Yeah. Everybody that knows me has received a letter about my situation, about the reason why I ended up in 1802 Manchester, Michigan, Salford 1802. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the situation as to why I'm here, right? Everybody knows my situation, why I'm in 1802 Michigan Point Tower D. And I have always already said, unless it's somebody from my friendship group, like um, Tolu, Femi, Ashuru, Hayden Wood, Stephanie Brown, anybody, unless it's these people from Lambeth, A. Marie, Zainab, Sanusi, who else? Lisa Omalay, Charles Aramu, anyone. If it's nobody like a Millie Joy, I don't know why they're on my door calling me. Look at this. This is what I'm recording. This is what is happening. I've got two policemen who are they're acting peacefully, but they're ambulance, and this is what happens. They will take me somewhere, and before you know it, I'm stuck somewhere by myself, alone, isolation, outside of my home in the United Kingdom, in some weird place, whatever, and they're asking me stupid questions. Not stupid questions, but like questions that to make me slow and make me dumb. And then I'll be catching amnesia and not know where I am, and then I end up under abuse again. You're not allowed to do that because I'm not allowing you in. There's no risk. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking to my friend right now on the phone. No, that's not exactly. See, that's why it's not me, because that's not the situation. This is me. This is what I'm wearing. Like this. This is what I'm wearing. This is what I mean by inside my house. Like this. I look so tall up. Do I look like me? This is what I'm saying about inside my house. This is how they will come and start coming, knocking on my door, and start harassing me. This started in March 2020. Even my normal friends like Maiwa, Vanessa, all the people that know me back home from OMD, Ed Simons, Jacob Webb, all the people that are just normal people walking around minding their own business. This is basically what's been happening to me. All of my friends, this is it. All of my friends from Lambeth, Streatham, I'm just like this, stressed at home, sitting at home. And then there's this person, look at this. Stephanie, listen to this. Zainab, listen to this. Penny, listen to this. This is what's happening. Look at it, like a chorus. I'm trying to think now quickly of everybody else. Abisola, Samuel, Michael Toberty, Juan, Jayon, Declan Harris, Chantel Smith, Tanisha, who else? Maria, Renier, Raquel, Emeze, Cynthia Revo, Stephanie Revo, um, Camille, Yinka, who else? Mr. Conway, Miss Hamilton, um, Miss Hawley, who else? Um, Mr. Harewood, Mr. Harewood, Pat O'Toole, Luke Ellis, Leah Gayer, Alamo Perez, Ines Santos. Um, I'm trying to think who else. Look at this. This is what I mean about harassment. This has come from this house, 14 Gargani Walk, which is haunted. And Adepeju Akinola, I don't think she even knows how far this thing that she's been talking to has gone and is about to tear up, wants to tear up her whole family. Ola Dimeji doesn't even know how far. Ola Dimeji Akinola. Ola Dimeji Kende, Ola Dimeji Kayode Akinola doesn't know what's been going on with his own children for several years. This is how far things have gone out of hand. That things have come out of the woodworks to come and harass your children. These kind of things, yeah, are the ghosts that the UK United Kingdom talks about things not being what they are. Things are not appearing how they seem. That things, some things are fake, and everybody knows it. And they come out of their house and they realize that these things are fake. These are the weirdums that I'm talking about. Somebody knocking on your door and saying some girl called Millie Jones says that you're in trouble. You need. Do you know Millie? Look at this. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. This is bigger. This is bigger than her. Why is he knocking on the door? See, why is he knocking on the door? I said it's not me. I said to him to go away. He's still here. Debenhams, where else have I worked? Debenhams, Shepherd Bush, White City. I worked in Top Shop, Oxford Street. Where else have I worked? I've worked in Sports Direct. I've been to Banning Dental in Lewisham and in Canning Town. I've worked in WH Smith in Bluewater. I've worked in Rich Mix. I've worked in all the theatres. Any theatre across London will know Rosemary Akinola. I've done Talawa Tips. I did a show in 2015 called Soapbox. And I went to Rose Bruford. Pat O'Toole was my teacher. What else? I did a coding course at General Assembly. I worked at a company called Outbrain. I also worked at a company called Wavemaker. I worked at a company called OMD. And this is what I talk about, the harassment. I've lived in Lambeth, I've lived in Streatham, I've gone to Balham, Clapham Common, Clapham, Brixton. I've been to Wales. I've been to Devon. I've been to south of France. I've been to Nice. I've been to Greece. I've been to Seville. I've been to um, I've been to Lagos. I've been to Lagos with my dad. I've been to Abeokuta, sorry. Met my grandparents and granddad. Um, and this is what I mean about the harassment. I'm okay, thank you. I don't want to have a chat. That's illegal. It's illegal, and I don't want forced entry. I'm okay about my welfare, and I've already confirmed on video that I don't know Millie Joy. You see, you haven't spoken to Millie Joy. I'm speaking to you now. I'm speaking to you now. You haven't spoken to a person called Millie Joy. I don't know a girl called Millie Joy. Can you excuse me? Don't press me on questions. You've come as ambulance, and I'm saying I don't need help. If I need ambulance, there's a 999 phone that I can call. I don't know Millie Joy. This is how they acted in March 2020 when they tried to attack me in some ward like this, stupid like this. No, I'm going to bed. Thank you. Bye. This is my stuff in here. I'm trying to find things that people remember. My coats, my jackets. I can't get the light in this room because I put the light to put the light off out so I can get some sleep. Let me show you some. Look at this. This is the song that's playing recently. That's the song. That's the song that's been playing today. 9:19 p.m. That's the date today. Let me turn this rubbish off because I was just watching crap. Let me show you my LinkedIn. Hi Owen. Hi everyone. Hi Jennifer from National Youth Film Academy. Let me show you my Facebook. Let me show you my friends. There you go. Now you can see properly. Can you read that? You can read that. Hi Sean. Hi Sheila. Lala. Look, Hi, Yana. Hi, Tan. Hi, Michael Bakare. Hi, Toby. Hi, Toby Bakare. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everyone. Okay, I'm about to go to sleep, and I don't know why you're in my apartment and how you're able to open the door. I'm also not dressed.
Okay. My camera's on.
Okay, so is mine, and I don't know how you got the key to my apartment.
I've entered, as I've explained, I've entered under section 17 of police and criminal.
How do you have the key to my apartment?
I don't need a key. I can force the lock if I need to. But I'm
You
going
have
to
the key to my apartment, and the landlord is not here, and no one from X1 is here.
I will explain then. I have got the key from X1. That's how you are securing your property. But as a police officer, if I think I've got a reason.
Okay, that's incorrect. Why are you here?
To protect.
I don't know any person called Millie Joy. Millie Joy. You have my name, but that's all you have, and I don't know Millie Joy.
I'm happy you are not under any duress, and I'm going to go. Is there any referrals you need from me?
No.
Okay, I'm going to go now. Will you lock your door when I've gone, please? Please.
Okay.
Is that okay? Have you got any other questions?
No.
Have I answered your questions?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've asked me questions, and I think I've answered.
No, I'm ready to go to sleep. Thank you.
Okay. Good night. You going to give me your phone number?
No. Can you see that, everyone? Can you see? Can you see that I'm not lying? Now you can see that I'm not lying. That is what has been following me since March 2020. That thing that is calling itself a police officer and calling itself ambulance. That, you know why? The real ambulance know me and they know that they're not real ambulance. That's not real people. That is what I call evil using people's rationale against them when there are things like that walking around in the country. Using things like rationale. This is what has been happening to me since March 2020. It has been 5 years since the whole blow up. The whole blow up. I'm talking to everybody that I know, including Siobhan and Tristan. It has been 5 years non-stop like this. This thing came out of some station in Southwark when I was working at Wavemaker, tore my family into pieces, tore my whole family into pieces. And now they are opening up doors and following me places, following me places. How did they get a door open like this? How did they get a door to open? We can force entry. We can do this. We can do that. No, you can't. I saw no medical person kneel down and say, "Are you okay?" You know what happens when you're upset? When you've been under abuse, they kneel down and they talk to you like this and they say, "Can I do anything? Are you okay? Can we help you? Is anything you need? We know about your situation, about your mother, Adepeju Akinola, and Oladimeji. We've also seen the videos of Titilayo Akinola and of your sister Omolola Akinola and of your brother Thomas Akinola. We know your address. We know your house in 14 Gargani Walk and your mother. Your mother has been arrested and has been questioned for interview regarding your own condition and the state. It wouldn't be, can I do anything for you? Can I lock the door? Do you need anything for us? Blah, blah, blah. They will give you details. We've heard from Zainab Sanusi. We've heard from several of your friends, Penny Ade. We've heard from Lydia Oni. We've heard from Lisa Omelay. We've heard from Alison Briggs. We've heard from Winnie. We've heard from Tremaine. We've heard from Charles Amaru. We've heard from Lawrence Akinlade. We've heard from several people. Tolu. We've heard from Femi Asheru and Tolu Asheru. We've heard from Sean McVeigh. We've heard from Pastor Hayden Wood. We've asked from Beulah Wood. We've asked many people. We've heard your request. You want one of them to be with us when you arrive. Therefore, next time we visit your property, we will make sure that somebody who you know that is your contact is with us at the time when we come and pick you up. That is what will normally happen. That's normal. This is what I'm talking about. I was dragged into a ward for 6 weeks, and my whole brain, I have amnesia. I have actually have a lot of medical issues that need to be addressed. I can't address them now, and under normal circumstances on my own, isolated, because of all of these things that's happened. That's what I was saying, that these things are not normal. It is an attack. And once they get their claw in a family that is running wild, scared, they will ask for blood and kill. Once they get their hands in a family, they will ask for blood and kill. And the whole point is to kill you and make you feel that door can open. That door can now open. That means someone can come and stab me and rape me. And this is how they were having me run round, and my sister run round, and everybody else run round like crazy people. Like crazy people going nowhere because of house and shelter. This is how they kidnapped my mother. My mother is an abuser, right? She's an abuser. But what has happened in the last 15 and the most violent intense year, it's like her brain has been taken over by something out of control. And my father hasn't seen his children in more than 15 years. My father, Olademeji, hasn't seen his children. Neither has his brother and sisters and cousins. Kayode, Langre, Shola Akinola, Berenice, is it Jessica Kakamo? So many people haven't seen me in years and need to see me. Melissa Mogul, Barry Mogul, Melissa Mogul's family, so many people. And what's happening. I'm sure even Lisa Ajay could attest to what's been going on from Lara Trait. This is what I told Yinka from Lara Trait can attest to what's going on. This is what I test about things harassing out of nowhere. I've left that city, London, in June 2024. It's now March. It's now October 2025. And from March 2020, when we came back from that Bali holiday, they have been pressing up on that house to rattle the whole house. Same thing with my brother. My brother Thomas Akinola has things going on as well. Things being absurd and out of control. To put you in a prison, or to kill you, or to stab you, or to rape you, or to do whatever. I don't know what they want to do. There's wicked crimes out there. Crimes that are real effing disgusting crimes that the police is not solving. You're telling me that's real police and ambulance come in to see me and knock on the door. I don't know how my life. I got 9 A stars at GCSE, and I'm also someone who's very quiet. I like things like Spanish minimalism, being peaceful, quiet. My life has got out of control since the time of March 2020. And when I say spirits have been harassing me in this country since I was born, that's how it's felt. That's how it's felt. Dr. Costa from Lambeth Clinic, GP. Simple things that should be simple. I'm just talking about places that I've been when I was younger. But things that were simple before have become impossible just to trap me and keep me here. And the whole point is isolation, to keep me isolated and alone. Barry from Gargani Walk, David from Gargani Walk and his wife and the dog. Do I look like Rosemary Akinola right now with all here that's going on and my whole body and my face? Or do I look like somebody who's under extreme amounts of stress? I have health concerns. You know, I have real health concerns that I need addressing. And this is what is bothering and bothering them, and saying that it's to do with some book or whatever or whatever. I don't know what it's to do about. No, I don't even know. I don't even know what it's to do what it is to do with, other than fear and stress, and to keep a claw in the family, to keep a claw in you. Nothing to do. Everything is to do with communication. had a YouTube channel that was full of fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and was out there in the world. And now I'm having to do things like this when I have a whole new career to be getting on with. When I should be working and have some normality, I can't get any peace. I should have my ear checked. I need to get my ear checked and my eyes checked. I need to get my car. I need my car money, my car back, and the rest of it. And this is what's happening. Anything to do with me leaving that bed and getting up in the morning is concerning to them. They want me stuck in a building like this, sleeping, because that's how it was in Dean Court. That's what they want from me. They want me isolated and alone. They don't want me having any happiness or any peace or any joy or any food or anything. They want me like this, stuck in a flat. Those are the spirits that are around in the UK, and especially in cities like London. Don't think prayer or anything is going to help you. Don't think prayer or being good or being shocked or whatever can help you. No, that's not how. That apparently is not how it works. I don't even know how it works. That's what I'm saying. I could be dead. That's why I've got all this stuff online, because I could be dead and I have absolutely no shame in showing my whole business because they're trying to get me dead. Who am I? Who am I? What have I done? What have I put on social media? That is what is it? People that know me, Nonso, Azozi, Femi Oguns. Um, I'm trying to think of many other like actors that I've worked with. So many people in London who I tell them, you showed them my picture. Oh yeah, I remember her. I know her. Malachi Kirby. That's who I've met in person. Who else? Um, I'm trying to think of one actor's name. That's just left me now. Another black actor's name that's completely left my mind. Let me see if I can find him. Actually, no, I can't find him. Actually, let me see if I can find him. Michaela Cole, Letitia Wright. I've met in person. Arinze Kenya, I've met in person. And they want me chasing this elusive career. They want me chasing this elusive career because it keeps me poor and keeps me begging. And because there's no real industry in the UK anyway, they are lying to people about what is going to make them money, including acting and being some theatre person. Emil Amin, I've met in person. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. Let's see if I have it. Oh, there he is. He's there. Uh, mm, 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 mm. They want me being some teenage mutant Power Ranger for demonic things that are in the air. Damson Idris. I've met Damson at Southwark Centre. I met Damson. The reason why I'm saying these names is not to brag, obviously, because given my situation, I don't even know why I'm saying such a thing, but to just highlight um, this is not about crazy or anything. This is basically about to torment people and to essentially kill them and say that it's missing, you're missing and it's fake. And then when people go digging, because BBC is not the news and the rest of these things are not the news. When people go digging, they found out that there's all these things that added to the events of why someone went missing. I am far away from this world. I don't know what this world has to do with myself personally. I went to Laboratory and I went to college, went to Orpington. So I don't know what all of this has to do with me. I'm not English, and I'm also not 100% like Nigerian because I didn't grow up in Nigeria, even though I am Nigerian. I sit somewhere in the middle. And I don't know what this world has to do with me because I'm somebody who's never practiced witchcraft or worship witchcraft I done anything like I don't draw evil drawings. I don't even watch horror films and horror movies. I'm someone who pretty much um, likes silence and peace and kind of minds my own business. And whenever people see me, most of the time the people who see, I'm smiling and something like that. It's only in the last couple of years that people are seeing this side of me and they're really worried because this is basically what I've been facing. I've worked hard. I worked myself hard to get myself in a position when at the so late in the game, towards the end of towards coming to 30, and had my first birthday, like my first holiday in Bali, and was celebrating and was happy. And a lot of people who know me knew that I came back from Bali, like Maiwa, like Vanessa, and Siobhan and Tristan. That I came back from Bali and I was happy and I was good and I was celebrating and I was happy. And Winnie and you've been talking about moving to Manchester for ages. Anybody who knows me, you've been talking about Manchester for ages. Turns out my life isn't what I thought even it could be with all of my hard work and effort that I've made because there's something in there. There's other factors or other not factors, other things, creatures that are destined that want to see me poor and unhappy and miserable. And things as basic as having a bed and having a living room and a house and a kitchen and a dining table seems to have upset people so much because whatever enemy or whatever evil um, I didn't know was this evil. I didn't know the evil that I was facing was this evil. It's only when March 2020 happened and or May 2020 happened. Between that two, it happened between like a 2 month period when I was sitting inside a Princess Hospital and I was seeing things that I thought I'd never see, and my mother was behaving in a way that I thought she would never behave because I thought she had also evolved and she had other pressures and things going on. That I saw how far this thing was trying to kill the family and how far I was personally, or how far we were personally, and how or I me. Let me speak for myself here, because yeah, let me just put for myself. I didn't realize how far. I was working one time in London Fashion Week, and now in 2025, I'm here, and there's people coming after me on my and attacking my Instagram and my social media, and claiming they know me and talking to me and calling police and this that and the other, and calling fake police. I don't know what this is. I actually don't know what this is, and I'm recording it because if you find my body, I want people to know the truth. Because this is not a joke and this is not clownery. This is how evil comes up in your life. They look like clowns at first, and then they keep digging. And there's million other enemies. There's a billion other enemies that they have on the side of them that will take you somewhere, take you to some diseased place, take you to a place that's even worse, that's crawling with all types of spirits. They might bring out weapons. They might. I don't know. I don't know. I was working and it's just I don't know. I don't know because I don't live. I'm not an evil person. I don't live in that world. And apparently, being a good person is even besides the point. You wanting to defend themselves gets them riled up even more, and yet they don't leave you alone. So what are you meant to do?